Hello, pumpkins. Excuse me. All right. So, plan is today, very chill. Don't have a very busy day today whatsoever. I have one PT. Usually I have like 4 or 5 on Fridays. But I do have boxing. Love the boxing class. It's looking like it's going to be a quiet one because the weather is absolutely shocking. Tons of snow. And then it's sparring day. Which I like sparring day, get to see people put everything into practice. One thing that does frustrate me, however, is when we spend weeks working on something, you design the drills, you encourage them to do it just so, you think up the drills, you modify the drills, you deliver the drills, you help each and every person to do the drills, and then they get into sparring, and they just throw it out the window. It's like, this isn't just something to do. This isn't just something to pass the time. The drill is designed to help you win a fight or to help you win an exchange. It's not like, oh, here's a little puzzle for you to do, then go over and do this. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, spend all that time learning French on Duolingo and then go and have a holiday in France, you know? Or wait, spend all that time learning French on Duolingo and then go have a holiday in Spain. You know, just do the complete opposite of what you've been taught. So that is quite frustrating, but every coach knows that that's frustrating, and every coach knows that not every student is going to do what they're told. And the way that they're going to learn is by getting their ass handed to them by someone that is willing to stick to the curriculum. But I digest. I'm going to clean the gym, so I'll probably rant and rave while I sweep that gym down, give her a hose down. Definitely going to train legs today. I'm feeling like leg press, leg extensions, lunges, and I really want to do hip extensions, just get that booty going. Plus the gym's got one of those booty builder things and it looks like it's actually sick for the glutes and the hamstrings. So I'll definitely be doing that, but I don't want too much on the lower back because I'm going to deadlift pretty hard on Sunday. And then I'm definitely going to try that, what's it called? Modified candlestick, where you lower yourself down really slowly. Definitely going to be doing that. And then treadmill over there. I think before I eat at 3 o'clock, I'm going to spend 45 minutes on the treadmill. Just a nice, easy walk, nothing crazy. I'm really, really hungry today, so I'm not going to be pushing myself to the point where I feel like flat and lackadaisical, you know? No dilly-dallying in classes or PTs. I want the energy, I want the juice. And then the weekend begins. But not to get ahead of myself. Got to smash this training session. I've got to drink some coffee, some green tea. Got to do the cardio, and that's it really. Really trying to figure out how Instagram works. So I have a backup Instagram, and then I have my main Instagram. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post what I think I should post, and I'm going to follow the trends of what's working for me, of course. But one of them I'm only going to post scheduled, and one of them I'm going to post deliberately on the app. And then I'm just going to compare how those two pages perform and grow, and try and get back on the Instagram game, because I've been super bad at that. And the last couple of posts have been some hitters. For my level anyway, some hitters, and just see what's what. I have checked see who's the viewership, maybe it's called, who's actually checking out my page, and I can see that Trondheim is growing in percentage, whereas before it used to just be like America, Great Britain, stuff like that. Like it just spread out, and then people from overseas saw it, which is really cool. But I really like the fact that there's more local people. I see more Norwegian names following. I see more people in Trondheim following. Because if I see a Norwegian name, usually I click on it. I'll send them a message saying, are you from this neck of the woods? And if it says where they're from, then I won't, because they've just told me. But I'll usually say thank you anyway. But that's cool that people around town know that I'm here. I like that a lot. But yeah, man. What else? Just been interesting being on Instagram and dealing with a little bit of negativity. Like, people are very quick to judge. And I think two things I've been thinking is, if you're passionate about something, you're good at something, you should share it as much as you can. I think you have a duty to be as good as possible, but you have a duty to share what you can do with other people, because you're always going to inspire someone. And even if you don't inspire someone, you're going to make someone better, because people are out for some information, people are out for ideas. And one thing that makes people better people is when they're trying to be good at something, they appreciate people way more, because they understand that people work really hard. And it makes you respect people more, right? And I think one way to reduce the amount of negativity in the world is to pick something and try and be good at it, and not just get good at it, but notice how it changes you to get good at it, and how hard you worked and how frustrated you got. And then look at other people and realize that everybody's really got one of those things they're trying to get better at, and it will give you some love for other people. But there's always going to be people that are negative as well, and I think that builds a thick skin. And try and look at those people with more like sympathy or empathy than anger, because I do feel it when people are like, this is a trash drill. It's like, okay, you've taken a 7-second clip, you don't know the person doing it, you don't know the other person doing it, you don't know me, you don't know the purpose of the drill, you don't know the stage of the drill, you don't know anything about the drill, you just know 7 seconds of it, and you've asked no questions, and then you've insulted me and called me a clown and told me that the drill was trash. And it's like, it's not a surprise that racism exists, or homophobia exists, or transphobia exists. And a lot of the times these people will say stuff like that. You can see on their profile that they have like these causes that they're fighting for. It's like, how can you be anti-phobias when you are displaying all the characteristics of someone that is phobic? You've known something for 7 seconds, and not really known it, but you've seen something for 7 seconds and made a judgment about not only the thing itself, but the people involved with it. So that for me is interesting, how we can be so shocked that phobias or phobic people or bigots exist when we behave like that, you know? It's no wonder at all. And I just think it's hypocritical in general. So that's interesting. But yeah, just glad to get a little bit of hate. As for the fast, I'm getting really hungry. I did eat a lot yesterday. It kind of ruined my gym session, but I needed some food. But I just had quite a lot of rice. And I'm aware that I should, if there's anything that I should feel, whether it's being bloated and full or too hungry, then I should err on the side of, if this is the middle of just being like satiated normally and not feeling hunger but not feeling full. If I'm going to be on either side of them, it's going to be the hunger side. But I just, like I said, I need to make sure that this doesn't make my life worse and make my job worse or get me sick or anything like that. So I did take a little bit of a refeed, and I think my stomach carried me away a little bit, and I did feel a little bit disappointed with how much I ate. I'm not going to punish myself or anything like that. I'm just going to keep training as I do. I'm going to stay on the treadmill as I do, and I'm going to continue on as I was going to. I'm not going to say now I have to do an extra half an hour on the treadmill, or I have to train extra hard to burn off the calories, because that was just something that happened and it was suboptimal. and now I need to just get on with it and minimize the amount that it happens again. So just trying to take that route through it, because I think, we miss the gym sessions and we do 2 the next day. We need to have a good relationship with the things in our life and not use them to punish ourselves, and not have certain things as carrots and certain things as sticks. But I've been waffling on a little bit now, so I'm gonna have a cup of green tea, and then I'm gonna smash the gym, and you'll hear from me soon. Peace out. Oh, hello, pumpkins. Yeah, so maybe I did get a bit carried away at the game. It's one of my favorite moments in Simpsons ever, when Homer walks past the gym and he goes, huh? A gime? What's a gime? And then walks in and sees all the gym equipment there and just goes, oh, a gime. Anyway, that's my favorite Simpsons moment of all time. What's yours? Leave in the comment below. But yeah, I got a bit carried away with the gym. Stuck to the program and then just added loads to the program. So started with leg press. Some nasty little leg press. Got my feet as close together as possible. Went as low as I possibly could after like 10 minutes on the old bike to get my legs warmed up, to get my knees warmed up. And then, what was it? 3 sets of 8 to 12. Just pushing the weight a little bit more. Because I don't like the leg press, so I'm just trying to figure out a way to enjoy the leg press. And I'm not sure it worked. So I think the only way for me to enjoy the leg press is to get some results out of it. So I'm going to stick to it until I see my legs slightly change shape, and that should solve everything. Unfortunately, a very results-based person. Very impatient. But I will work hard for the gains, so just got to make it happen. And then, what did I do after that? And then I had lunges, because the gym's got like a track that you can do prowler stuff on and lunge based activities on. So I did some lunges. I'll do 2 sets until my legs wouldn't work anymore. I don't know how many reps that was, probably about 10 each side. And that absolutely sucked. So that's perfect. And then picked myself off the floor, did some leg extensions, and I didn't really count the reps. I just wanted to make sure I was doing a set that lasted from about 45 to 60 seconds. Because I quite like that sometimes, not counting reps and just being like, right, put the old timer on. As long as we get close to a minute, we're hunky-dory, and then just battling it out. Nice, slow, eccentric, and then squeeze like your life depends on it at the top. I do like that. A little stretch and squeeze on the leg extensions while I'm doing some pencil neckery. Not bad at all. And then they've got a booty builder there that's like a Romanian deadlift / hip extension, or just a weighted hip extension. I'm not gonna lie, definitely enjoyed that. That machine is absolutely banging. So if you see one of those, give it a try. I can definitely tell my cakes have been baked, so to speak. A couple sets on there. I'm trying to save the posterior chain for Friday because I'm gonna smash the old deadlifts there. And then after that, I decided to do a chest workout because I'm sorry guys, but I can't go into the gym and just train legs. and leave without a pumped chest. So it was the plate loaded thingy bob, like the hammer strength sort of machine, except not hammer strength. I think it was Techno Gym, which, for all the bad things I've heard about Techno Gym, actually fits my body perfectly. So I just got the most immense connection to the pecs on that. So that was fantastic. And then I did decline bench press, because I haven't done decline bench press since I was probably 20 years old, 34 now. So it was good to reunite, because look, I'm not setting up a decline bench press in a rack. I'm not setting it up in a Smith machine. I'm not finding a bench that goes into decline and then fannying about for ages. If it's not there, ready-made, like a microwave meal, then I'm not doing it. But they have it, so I'll be doing lots of it. And whether or not it gives that much benefit, I don't care. I just like the movement. It feels great. Then after that, what did I do after that? Oh, cable flies, obviously. Cable flies, feeling a bit crunchy on the shoulders. I'm not gonna do much of that, I only do 2 sets. And with the cable flies at the moment, I'm doing very light and 25 to 30 reps per set, because I'm not risking getting a crunchier shoulder on either side, especially not on a day where I have to hold pads, and the day before I have to do 4 personal training sessions back to back. It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. And that's the kind of thing that you don't realize when you're younger. The young lads don't realize, and the young PTs don't realize, that training should not interfere with performance, all right? Or even, they knew this a long time ago. I remember I had a cassette tape about Ricky Hatton's training, and his coach then was saying, we work the strength, but we make sure that the strength training doesn't interfere with the technical training. This was years ago, guys. So maybe you could have lifted more. Yep. Maybe you could have lifted more. Maybe you could have lifted more reps, more sets, more weight. But if you did, would your shoulder have been giving you jip when you were practicing the left hip? Or anything else, for example? And the answer is almost certainly, yeah, to some degree, which is unacceptable. And look, I've been doing this for a long time now. I'm only 34, but I've been doing Thai boxing. This is my 20th year, 20th anniversary coming up this year. And I've been holding pads for a very long time, and I've done it professionally for a very long time. And I know that it takes things, it takes parts of you, you know? You give your life to a sport, it wants some sacrifices, and the sacrifices for coaches is often cartilage, bits of bone, and the function of small, highly mobile joints. So, when I'm lifting weights, do I want to make that worse? No, I don't want to make it worse. I want to feel good about myself. Everybody does. And I want to get bigger and stronger and faster, but I still want to be good on the pads. I still want to be good on the mats. So, yeah, I'm leaving lots of reps in the tank, honestly. On some exercises, I'm leaving loads of reps in the tank, and I'm leaving loads of weight in the tank. But I'm taking those in some way as far as I can, right? So if I'm leaving loads of reps in the tank, it's like, all right, how much mind-muscle connection can I get? You know? How much of a burn can I make from this? what can I do with this exercise that I'm going to get something out of, if it's not going to be finding out what my 0 error is, you know, or what 10 RPE is. So yeah, it's just a thing about getting older. You have to realize that you need to change some stuff around, and I can't be getting injured anymore. So that's that. I hope you guys can't hear the broom too much, but I can imagine actually, like, if I was just lying in bed listening to the sound of a broom brush a gym floor, I think that would actually be some weird form of gym owner, what's it called? ASMR? BDSMR? I don't know. But one of those ones. One where people listen to people for kicks or to help them sleep. When they're whispering like this. You know? I think that would be... Sorry, that was fucking disgusting. I think I could fall asleep to that. Just pay attention to the rhythm of my brush as it sweeps the gym floor. Nice, clean gym. Your eyes are feeling heavy. Your clinch is feeling strong. Your block is feeling balanced. And now, 10 kicks each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, not that bit. But anyway, I'm waffling now, so I'm going to keep cleaning the gym, and then probably smash another green tea, to be honest, because I like it quite a lot. Leave in the comment section, if anybody's actually watching this, does green tea interact with your stomach in a way that is suboptimal to, let's say, a family meal? And you can read into that however you like, but okay, family meal, or if you were having a first date with a beautiful woman and you were going to be sat at a table for an extended period of time, would you feel comfortable having a cup of green tea 1 or 2 hours before the date? And then I'm pretty sure everybody, I don't have to get graphic or go into too much information for you to be able to extrapolate the information from that and construct the context in which I'm talking, so I can know if it's just me that green tea does this to. So, if you could, all 3 of you that are watching this, I really would like to know, for some reason. Not details, but I just wanted like a yes. Green tea, yes. If you're still watching this, I'm genuinely baffled. But, love you guys. Speak to you soon, pumpkins.